No. Okay, I got it. Just let me resume. We're mute because we don't know what the volume will be. After last night's nominations bombshell, the housemates are waking up for the first time for their first full day in the Big Brother house. Dun, dun. Day 2, 10:16 a.m. The bedroom is all quiet until you hear a scream echoing from the bathroom. I'm guessing Margaret has just had her first cold shower. And there you are, voting me as the biggest diva, Yuchi. I don't know what came over me. Jennifer throws a pillow across the room before slowly stirring from the bed she's sharing with Carl. Cheers for waking me up with this incredibly loud chat, guys. I appreciate it. Wait, did you and Carl get it on? How come you shared a bed? Everyone bursts out laughing as Jacob looks around cluelessly. Big brother said we had to share a bed because I voted for her as the most annoying. It's not funny, Carl. It was like sleeping next to a snoring freight train. I'm used to waking up by saying grateful affirmations, not to an old flight attendant rolling on me. Old? Wash your mouth out. We're nearly the same age. Margaret walks into the room, shivering dramatically. You run over to Margaret and hand her a dressing gown that was left toasting on the radiator overnight. There you go, Margaret. At least one of you has some manners. Thank you, Black Red Minnie. She just feels guilty because it's basically her fault you have to have cold showers. Before you can respond, Ash walks into the room carrying a tray of cooked breakfasts and coffee. Hold on, I've got a text to answer. Sorry. What should I say to this? Be aware that I'll have to have a drink soon, okay? 'Cause, you know how it be. You know how we do. Alright, people, to apologize for yesterday, I brought everyone breakfast. Ah, that's adorable. You owe me a lot more than a coffee after that freezing ordeal, but thanks. As everyone comes to grab their breakfast, Ash hands Ellie and Jacob a bowl of grey, lukewarm porridge. You guys are on basic rations, so I got you some porridge instead. I actually hate porridge. This is evil. EVILBOIS. That's right, those boys are evil little boys. You raise your coffee mug high in the air and make a toast. Well, here's to our first morning in the Big Brother house. The group falls into a tired silence. We're all waking up in the Big Brother house. Where are the smiles and cheers? You try cheering when you've been what I've been through. That shower was horrendous. Sleeping next to Carl was not the kind of thing you wake up smiling from. I need a yoga session to recover. Daisy pulls you to one side. This is the perfect opportunity to show the public how fun of a person you are. Host a yoga session and get everyone back in a good mood. We're calling out for a leader to pick up the vibes, and I think you're the one up to the task. You think I should run an impromptu morning yoga class? I know you're probably taking it easy today because you're safe at the next eviction, but don't forget what Big Brother said about the head of house. They can bonus nominations or make a nomination replacement. Anyone of their choosing. Something tells me there's plenty of twists and turns left to happen today. It's a perfect opportunity to get in everyone's good books, whilst proving how vital you are to the group dynamic. And you are gonna be the one to turn this day around and get us back on track with a fun yoga class. This sounds too fun to turn down. You leap off your bed and address the room with a wild grin. Alright everyone, I can't help but feel the vibes are on the floor this morning. Jennifer has barely slept, Margaret's had a cold shower, and Ellie has eaten some porridge. Stop reminding me. So it's time for a group yoga session. I'm going on a yoga retreat next month, so you might be able to teach me some new moves. I'll join, but if I pull a muscle, you'll be hearing from my lawyer. Everyone gathers in the middle of the bedroom except for Ellie, who stays on her bed with a big frown on her face. Are you not going to join, Ellie? I'm not in the mood. Your loss. Alright, everyone, I'm going to take you on a wonderful, relaxing journey. Please close your eyes. I want you to pretend you're a moose on a windy hilltop. Is everyone there with me? You hear them all murmuring, yes, yes. So raise your hands above your head and pretend you're a big old moose. You open one of your eyes and see everyone in the room doing as you say, raising their hands above their heads. Wow, I've never heard of this moose routine, Black Red Minnie. Is it new? I never knew a moose could speak. Jennifer. Oops, sorry. And I want you to pretend there's a rich green grass under your feet. Green, green grass, blue, blue sky. You better throw a party on the day that I... Technically, moose have hoops, not feet. I'm just trying to get into character. Alright, so you can feel the rich green grass under your hooves and the smell of the meadows in your nose. And slowly bring your arms down now, guys. Everyone sniffs laughter as they lower their arms, and you can hear the gentle streams running down the hill beside you. Breathe in and out nice and slowly, and now open your eyes and you should feel brand new. It's a brand new day, brand new. As everyone opens their eyes, they give you a huge round of applause. The applause, it's applause, it's applause. That was just what we needed. Yeah, I generally feel more relaxed after that. I'm glad I didn't get involved. It looks stupid. Well, good for you. How does everyone else feel? I loved it. Yoga always cheers me right up. I thought nothing would cheer me up after barely sleeping, but that was fun. Suddenly you hear Big Brother's voice coming through the speakers. This is Big Brother. It's time for today's head of house task. Big Brother's big catty walk. You'll find your outfits in the bathroom. And remember, the housemate crowned head of household will be exempt from nomination, as well as having the special power of a bonus nomination or a nomination replacement. As everyone rushes off to the bathroom to see what outfits are waiting, Ash pulls you to one side. What's up, Ash? I was just gonna say, I think I got away with that cheeky little rule break yesterday. Yeah, you got away with it until you just blurted it out. You should keep your voice down. I'm just excited that I haven't been caught. Stop talking about it. Anyways, let's go see what this catty-walk thing is all about. You and Ash walk into the bathroom to see everyone wearing cat ears. Oh wow, everyone looks so catty. Don't think you and Ash are getting away with it. There's two left over. That's more like it. Jennifer pulls an incredible looking catsuit out from the wardrobe with a smile. This is going free if you think you can pull it off. Of course she can pull it off. Try it on. You strut up and down the skirt-tight catsuit as everyone gasps at you. It's not like me to feel outdressed, but wow, you look like a total queen, Black Red Minnie. That outfit is a sleigh. You'll be making front page news on the outside if you go with that. Yeah, be as catty as you want and I'll let you get away with it if you're wearing that. Please say you're gonna stick with the catsuit, Black Red Minnie. I'm getting my kitty claws out. This outfit is here to stay. Gratitude. Yay, I love it. They play, you're not here to mess about. That's a serious outfit. Are we all feline ready to get out there? Are we all feline ready to get out there? You all rush out to the garden excited for the first head of household task. You all crowd into the garden, which has been converted into a big catwalk with a runway. Take it to the runway. Runway, run, 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 runway. I wonder what we're gonna have to do. This is Big Brother. It's time to get your claws out in the Big Brother's Big Catty Walk. You will each take it in turn, strutting your stuff on the catwalk before making a catty remark about a housemate of your choice. You will each then vote for the cattiest catwalk, and the person with the most votes will be crowned head of household. I've not done a catwalk in a good few years, but bring it on. I treat the central aisle on the plains I walk on as a catwalk, so this should come naturally to me. Carl scurries off to the far end of the catwalk, barely able to hide his excitement. I was gonna ask who's going first, but I guess you've already decided. Already, Carl. What's the matter, Ash? Worried I might make my catty remark about you? Suddenly a booming beat fills the air as Carl looks out at you with all his hands on his hips. I'm here to be catty and drink milk. We're all out of milk. Carl struts forward as everyone lets out a reductor's cheer. He puts his finger in his mouth and presses it to his bum, making a sizzling sound. When he nears the front of the catwalk, he has a little stumble, and Ash lets out a giggle. Carl glares at him as he stands looking down at you all. I'm aiming my catty comment at Ash, mainly because I just saw him laughing at me. I wasn't laughing at you. The fact that you sabotaged that mission yesterday and gave people cold water, all you could have done, so you could have a 3-course meal with Black Red Minty. That's a 3-course backstab, and I won't be forgetting it in a hurry. Everyone except Ash lets out a huge round of applause. It's applause. I've got to give it to him. He owned that catwalk. Yeah, fair play. I got cut down to size there. You and Ash both join in with the applause. Don't try sucking up to me now, Ash. I'll go next, guys. Jennifer readies herself at the end of the catwalk, taking a big deep breath. As the music begins, she elegantly floats down the runway in a regal fashion. She does a twirl at the end of the catwalk before peering around at everyone with a red face. I think you're all absolutely lovely, and I feel so blessed to have gotten to know each of you. She bites her lip while she thinks. My mom always said, if you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all. So I'm not gonna be catty to anyone. You're all incredible people. She spins around and walks back up the catwalk while the others look a little confused. It's literally called the catty walk, darling. You can't be nice. Yeah, that was boring. Boo! Yuchi whispers to you. I think it's kind of sus to do that. Trying to be all pally with everyone. I don't know, Yuchi. I think she's just being polite. You can't hate on her for trying to be nice. Maybe you're right. It just feels a bit fake to me. As Jennifer makes her way back to the group and the others are a little bit puzzled by her approach. What was that all about, Jennifer? Are you seriously not saying a catty comment? I don't want to make enemies on the second day. That's a poor form. Well, that's her choice. I'll go next. Daisy bounds up to the catwalk and waits for the music to kick in before beginning her sexy routine. She drops low and slowly rises, showing off her incredible figure and silky smooth legs. She sashays down the catwalk with a fiery glimmer in her eyes before stopping with her hands on her hips and looking down at everyone. Sashay away. Alright, my mom told me that if I have nothing nice to say it on the catwalk instead. Everyone cheers as Daisy eyes Jennifer. Jennifer, I don't buy you being this hippie outdoorsy type of person. Peace and love, more like push and shove. What self-respecting outdoorsy girl can't even share a bed with someone without getting all grumpy? I think you got a game plan and you're being fake. The group turns to Jennifer, whose cheeks go bright red. You're entitled to your opinion, I guess. Daisy struts her stuff back down the catwalk with a controlled spin. That's more like it. Go on, Daisy! If refusing to say something means making makes me mean make means makes me fake, I'm totally lost. Even though that just didn't make any sense what I just said. Don't overthink it. It's only a game. It's only a game that I'm about to win. Ash spuns up and gets ready at the end of the catwalk. This one will be good. The music booms out as Ash swaggers left and right up and down the catwalk. He drops to the floor and does some press-ups before attempting a one-arm press-up, which he can't quite do. Just pretend I could do that. He stops, overlooking everyone in a bold stance, hips swaying left and right. Someone looks a little rusty. You need to work on your moves. Go easy on me. It's my first time on a catwalk. We can tell. Oh, all right, Jacob. Buddy, this isn't personal. Oh, here we go. You're telling everyone in here you're a rock star. But only thing rocking in your life is the rocking chair you knitting every night back at home. Everyone laughs, including Jacob. Wow, you got me there. I'm lost for words. I'm getting writer's block. Psych. I should have planned that more before I said that. I doubt you could have come up with something more sketching than that. Margaret quietly gets up on the catwalk and makes her way to the far end. Watch out, Margaret is on her way up. The music begins. And Margaret wastes no time in walking straight down the catwalk towards everyone. Drop it low, Margaret. Give us some moves. I'll let my hips do the talking. She stops and looks around everyone, unsure where to start. Saying one thing about one person was too difficult, so I'm going to say something about everyone. Truly iconic. I love it. Don't think I'll miss you out just because you said that. Jacob, darling, stop calling yourself a rock star. You're almost old enough for a bus pass. Wow, that beat my knitting joke. Or say that felt personal. And Ash, while you're there, at least we don't need to spend our shopping budget on wet wipes. You're clearly one yourself with the way you gasp after Black Red Minnie. Ash looks at you with a red face, no idea what she's on about. Daisy, next. We're in the bathroom together. Can you please tell me where your volume button is? I don't need to hear someone screaming about how fit Black Red Minnie looks first thing in the morning. It's becoming in the early hours, darling. Ouch. Yuchi, I forgot you were here, to be honest. Maybe try doing something at some point. Jennifer, Daisy is right, and I can see straight through you. You're about as free-spirited as the chained-up ghost of Jacob's career. Hey, you done me twice now. Not fair. I do what I please. Ellie, where do I begin with you? I didn't know having rich parents could be someone's main personality trait until I met you. Bang out of order. Carl, did you enter the Big Brother house because you heard I was coming on or something? You remind me of a clingy superfan I had back in the 80s. Carl shakes his head, clearly a little rattled. Which leaves you, Black Red Minnie. Yeah, you deserved that. Pass. You deserved to pass that secret mission yesterday, but I'd have done it better. You eye Margaret with a venomous stare. I won't be forgetting that. Lighten up, it was a bit of fun. Margaret gives everyone a wink. Before getting down from the catwalk, does anyone have any questions? Yeah, I do. A cringy superfan for real? Margaret shrugs and blows Carl a kiss. Read into it all you want. Well, you said I should do something once in a while, so I'll go up next. Yuchi readies himself at the end of the catwalk and takes some deep breaths. All right, here goes nothing. Yuchi prances around tastefully, running up his hands down his body in a well-rehearsed, sexy dance. Someone's done this before. Guilty. Yuchi works his way up the catwalk with a bold confidence, hips swaying left and right. This one's for constantly being rude to my girl, Black Red Minty. Ellie, I guess your parents gave you a choice between horse riding and politeness lessons as a kid, and you clearly chose the horse riding lessons. Burn this house to the floor. Rah! Yuchi pours out, points at Lily before jumping down from the catwalk with a giggle. That was properly fun, even though I spelt that wrong. Swing and a miss, hun. Guess I'd better get up there now. Save the best until last. Jacob and Black Red Minnie haven't gone yet either. Oh, sorry, I forgot about Black Red Minnie. Easily done. Whatever you say, Ellie. Ellie pouts at you as she struts onto the catwalk. Her music begins. She faces away from everyone as the beat builds before drastically turning and flicking her hair. She drops to her knees, teasingly crawls down the catwalk on all floors, even though that's not how you spell it, eyeing everyone with a cheeky glint before jumping to her feet. Gotta give it to her. She's got some moves. That girl can slay. After a stilting dance routine, Ellie looks around at open-mouthed housemates. Horse riding lessons, politeness lessons, and dancing lessons, by the way. Yuchi. Burn! This one is going to my friend, Black Red Minnie. Everyone thinks I've something against her. I don't, but I like how easily she gets annoyed. Black Red Minnie, you make me so jealous with your annoying little attention-grabbing stunts and that cringe cliche Daisy, Yuchi, and Ash have. You make me jealous of all the people out there that have never met you. I wish I was one of them. Ellie raises an eyebrow at you before jumping down from the stage, leaving everyone in an awkward silence. I'm not even going to rise to that. Good for you. I think you're going to have to go up next, Black Red Minnie. With an outfit like that, this is surely going to be the best. You take your position at the end of the catwalk and wait for the music to begin. You spin around as the charging music begins, dropping low and sticking your bum out as you slowly rise, your sexy catsuit shimmers under the sunlight as you strut forward down the catwalk. She is bringing it. You stop at the end of the runway and teasingly bite your lips as you spin around and put your hands on your hips, showing your incredible figure to everyone. You look around at the others, pointing your finger out into the crowd. I'm going to aim my catty comment at Ellie, if you think you can take it, I can take it. It better be good. Oh, it'll be good. I picked Ellie because I think it's fitting that you spend most of your time around houses with the fact that they constantly have a long face, and no matter how much dribble comes out of your mouth, they can't say anything back. Actually had a nightmare about you last night. Me and you were stuck in an elevator for 10 seconds. You mean lift? I woke up in a cold sweat. Ellie puts her hands on her hips, clearly unimpressed. Wow, she really went for you. She tried to. You're about to end your routine when Ash calls out. You're literally wearing the cat suit, Blackbird Minnie. You can't end it there. One more roast. All the housemates join in with the chant. Bring it on, I say. You decide whether to unleash the full power of the cat suit with an extra few parting words for Ellie. Alright, I won't keep you for much longer, but I'll just say this. I speak on behalf of everyone when I say you're bringing a really unique energy to the house, Ellie. It's just unfortunate that the energy you're bringing is a total vibe killer. You don't mean that, Black Red Minnie? I don't say things I don't mean, unlike you, based on some of their nonsense. You chat, which you either clearly don't mean, and just like talking rubbish, or you do mean and don't even realise it's rubbish you're talking, and I'm not sure which is worse, Ellie. When have I ever talked nonsense, Black Red Minnie? Only every single time you've opened your mouth. Give one example. Every cringe tale about your horses, every time you've iced everyone out flirting with Ash. I've got a great flirt chat and you know it, as does Ash. Ash might just be a bit of practice, Ellie. Might just need a bit of practice, Ellie. The housemates burst into laughter. You just got served, Ellie. Yeah, whatever. Looks like you're coming after my sass crown, Black Red Minnie. And mine. Well played. Everyone gives you a big round of applause as you end your routine with a sarcastic bow. Up next is Jacob, who prepares himself excitedly at the end of the catwalk. Been a while since I was on stage. I hope I haven't lost it. You never had to lose it, honey. As the music starts, Jacob sprints down the catwalk before lunging into a huge nail slide. Unfortunately, the floor is a bit more grippy than he expected, and he barely slides an inch before plummeting on his front in a heap, rocking and rolling onto his face. That used to work in the 80s. He stands up while the others laugh. Alright, listen up, everyone. I'm aiming this one at Jennifer. Not another one. Not another one. Not another one. I knew I wasn't losing my marbles when I said you seemed familiar. It took a while to place it, but I remember you now. We've met before. The housemates go all quiet. My sister roped me into playing a couple of tunes at one of her corporate events. A networking thing for folks working in finance. Really not my scene. But Jennifer was there, working the room, and she was totally a different person. Your hair was slicked back, you had a suit on with a gillet. Me. You got me confused with someone else. Either you were lying about who you were then, or you're lying about who you are now. Jacob looks at Jennifer with a raised eyebrow before jumping off the stage. Hold on a minute, I need a drink, motherfucker. I need to have a drink. Drink, 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 all out. Drink, 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 all out. Pour me another one. I'm gonna need to sit down properly. Oh. Now. I wish you spoke to me about this in private. You mistaken me for someone else. I never forget a woman in a pinstripe. It was you for sure. The awkwardness is cut short when Big Brother's voice comes in through the speakers. This is Big Brother. Doesn't it feel good to get things off your chest? You each now vote for the housemate you think had the best cattier walk. Margaret, because you disobeyed Big Brother's instructions and spoke about multiple people, you are disqualified. No regrets. Right, I'm voting for Black Red Mini. No doubt. Yeah, the catsuit doesn't lie. I'll vote Black Red Mini too. Has to be Ellie for me. I'll go with Ellie too. I really like what Ash did. I'll go with him. I'm gonna have to go for Ellie. She's most sorry to you. My vote goes to Jennifer. Not picking anyone was very diabolical. At least someone appreciated it. This is such a hard decision. I don't want to upset anyone. Oh, give over and say someone so we can take off these cat ears off. I guess Yuchi, yours is really fun. And our vote for Carl, Ellie, as the house mover who received the most votes. You are now the head of household. Make your way to the diary room to collect your head of household robe. I've done it. I won. The reign of Ellie begins. As everyone congratulated Ellie, Jennifer pulls you to one side. Can I grab you for 2 seconds? What's up? Ellie being head of household is the worst possible outcome. The power is gonna go straight to her head. I wish I'd pulled her down a peg with my catty walk instead of trying to be all diplomatic. You've changed your tune. Yeah, well, maybe there's some truth to the thing Jacob said about me, I guess. She leans it a little closer and whispers, I'm putting on a bit of an act. Oh, really? Keep your voice down. I trust you with this. I don't want anyone else hearing. Can we go somewhere private so I can tell you the real Jennifer? Lead the way, Jennifer. I want to hear it all. Perfect. I have to get this off my chest. You both sneak off to the bedroom. It's better I tell you this in private. I don't want anyone else getting the wrong idea. Jennifer sits across from you on the bed and reaches down for your hand, looking deep into your eyes. Please don't scream, but when I tell you this, we need to keep our voices down, but Jacob was right. The truth is, I work in finance. Oh my gosh, you were so believable as a hippie girl. Keep your voice down. Well, at least someone believed me. Daisy and Margaret and Jacob all saw straight through me. Wait, so you do not run your own business selling organic fruit and vegetables? Jennifer grimaces at you. Currently, I just work at someone else's vegetable stall on Saturday mornings. But it is organic vegetables, so it's half true. Alright, so I'm gonna need an explanation here. Well enough if you've been lying about who you are. Nothing sinister or sneaky, I promise. The finance life has been grinding down my natural frequencies for too long. When it's your birthday at the office, you have to bring your own cake in. That's the kind of place it is. It's completely soulless. I realized Big Brother was the perfect opportunity to reinvent myself. I started doing yoga and leaving the office early to go foraging in the local parks. I was walking barefoot and listening to whale sounds albums on Sunday afternoons. It was great. I felt so happy to be reconnecting with myself and the natural world. Jennifer sighs. We choose our careers when we're young and impressionable with no life experience. I chose to study finance accounting when I was 16. I saw posters of my favorite boy band on the wall of my bedroom. But that one decision to go into finance, you can't take that off the walls when you grow out of it. I realized I was living my life based off a decision I made as a kid. I wanted to take back my life and reconnect with who I really am. So when you think about it, it's not all that bad, right? You could have said what you just told me to everyone on day one. Reinvent yourself is fine, but pretending the old you never existed, that feels a bit dishonest. I was worried you might think that. People make so many judgments when you say you work in finance. They assume you're shallow and money oriented. I'm a spiritual soul. I need to be treated like one. Let's agree to disagree then. Jennifer smiles at you. You're the one I trusted with this truth. I can tell you're a good person, but I didn't only pull you over here to tell you about the real me. There's something I need your help with. Hold on. I gotta put my drink back because it's finished. Towel back as well. Need that just in case. What does she need help with? Let's just get comfortable and we can see. Let's see. Let's. What is it? Jennifer looks around to make sure no one is real nearby. If I could go back in time, I'd aim my catty comment at Ellie. She's one of the rudest, most obnoxious people I've ever met. Wouldn't be surprised if she was a reptile in a previous life. Wow, you really don't like her, do you? There were a million people like Ellie in my old finance office, and whenever they got promoted or given more power, it sent them even more feral. Now that Ellie is head of house, I'm worried the same thing will happen with her. You heard what she said when she won. The reign of Ellie begins. It's 60 shades of bad chi. So what's your plan? Jennifer points to the bathroom with a grin. I was thinking of getting some of Jacob's shaving cream and covering her pillow with it. Consider it my delayed catty comment. Do you want to help? I'm not interested in playing pranks like that. You're on your own. Fair enough, this is my revenge, not yours. I should do this alone. This is gonna be the biggest scandal in the Big Brother history. It's not quite as big as that kiss I saw earlier. What kiss? Oops, I kind of told myself I wouldn't spill the secret, but I guess our spirit friends are internally bonded after this chat. I saw two people kissing earlier. What? Who was it? This is Big Brother. The first nominations will take place now. Well, I guess that's a story for another time. You head back to the others, and I'll cream her pillow up while no one's around. You quickly change into your new outfit and rush out for the nominations. Ellie is wearing her robe and gloating about being head of house as everyone gathers around the seating area. And that's another thing, as head of house, I'm not going to be operating the dishwasher anymore. You weren't operating the dishwasher before you were head of household. Ellie and Carl glare at Jacob. Don't talk back to your head of house like that. Thank you, Carl. I excuse you from doing the washing up for a day to repay your loyal service. Thanks, Queen. Ellie looks around at everyone with a grin. See, I'm going to be firm but fair. Ruler, no need to worry. Yuchi whispers to you. It's like she thinks she's channeling royalty now. She has a nice robe on. Jennifer bursts into the room, looking flustered. Oh, I'm sorry I'm late, guys. I was on the toilet. How come there's shaving cream on your hands? I was shaving my legs whilst on the toilet. Two birds with one stone. Clever. Next time you keep your head of house waiting, there will be a punishment. Well said, loyal subject Carl. This is Big Brother. You're a reminder that nominations are your own choice and you should not be influenced by any other housemate. Big Brother will call you to the diary room. You must then nominate two housemates you wish to face eviction. As head of household, Ellie is exempt from being nominated. Would Black Red Minty please come to the diary room? As you stand, Ash and Daisy give you a supportive thumbs up, whilst Ellie gives you a smug smile. Good luck. Hello, Big Brother. Hello, Black Red Mini Plays. Could you give me the name of your first nomination and explain your reasons for this nomination? My first nomination is going to be Carl, and my reason is I never see Carl doing any housework at all, and even though it's early days, I don't like living with messy people. I think it's going to wind me up, so I think Carl gets my vote. Black Red Minis, could you give me the name of your second nomination and explain your reasons for this nomination? My second nomination is Ash, and my reason is I find Ash a real hard piece of work. Every time we're near each other, I can feel a sort of tension. Like we both know we don't like each other, but neither one is willing to say it out loud. It's safe to say we just don't really see eye to eye. Black Red Minty, your nominations are complete. You are free to return to the house. Thanks, Big Brother. 3:30 p.m. The housemates are waiting for the results of the nominations. This is Big Brother. The housemate nominated for evictions this week are Jennifer. Jennifer looks around at everyone. Seriously, that's disappointing. And Jacob. Jacob nods silently. Margaret squeezes his thigh supportively. Don't worry, Puddin', you'll be fine. And Ash. Ash lets out a nonchalant shrug as Daisy wraps him up in a friendly hug. I guess I had that coming after sabotaging the dinner task. These three housemates are currently face the public vote. However, as head of house, Ellie has a very special power to influence the results of the nominations. Ellie, stand up. We don't make a move tonight. Stand up. Got something to prove tonight. I'm gonna take a gin on our dreams of fight. Alright. Ellie gets to her feet, loving every second. You now have the power to choose either nomination replacement or bonus nomination. Nomination replacement saves one of the housemates facing eviction and replaces them with someone else. Bonus nomination will add a housemate to those currently facing eviction. Ellie, make your decision and give your reasons now. Everyone gasps as Ellie comfortably stands, looking around at you all with a shake of her head. Oh wow, this is generally a tough decision. I've been unapologetically myself since coming here, and I feel like most of you have accepted that, but this person hasn't. I have no evidence yet. I'm pretty sure she's playing a game. I just find her constant attempts at being a peacekeeper totally fake. I can see through it. Eddie turns to you. So I'm going to bonus nominate Black Red Mini. Sorry I zoned out while you're speaking there, but it sounded like you said you wanted to get rid of the competition. Ellie holds up her hands defensively. This is exactly what I'm talking about. You're so fake. It makes me fake that I'm calling you out. You're clearly here to try and win, otherwise you wouldn't mind being up for eviction. I don't care about winning, but it still doesn't feel great being up for nomination. I guess you're both here for the wrong reasons. You're probably discussing your game plan at that luxury meal you had together. The housemates nominated for eviction are Jennifer, Jacob, Ash, and Black Red Minty. Regardless of what Ellie did, several of you voted for me. Like, what the flip, guys? I've been nothing but zen and lovely to you all. We can't talk about nominations, so let's just leave it there. Everyone is silent as Jennifer crosses her arms in a red-faced drop. Housemates, there's one more thing. Oh, what is it now? Has another person voted for me or something? It has come to Big Brother's attention that yesterday another rule break regarding the discussion of nominations took place, and the housemates involved will be punished. Ash looks at you, worried etched across his face, as your mind races back to what he said to you on your luxury meal. Another rule break already? What will the punishment I wonder? And will it affect who is evicted? Come back next time to find out. Let me just do this while we get rid of this advert that we do not care about. No, we do not care. Not care about that. You don't care? Oh, where is it? Dun dun. Day 2, 4:12 p.m. The housemates are reacting to the news of the rule break and the nomination results ahead of the first eviction. Another rule break? Tut tut. I wonder if it'll influence the eviction. You mean like you just did? I actually can't believe it. I never thought I'd be up for the first eviction. Really? A Russian challenge didn't clue you in. Don't be ridiculous, Carl. I don't have a fortune teller, but it's weird my tarot reading didn't give me a heads up. I really feel for you guys. It kept me a nice feeling. Thanks, Yuji. I just don't know what I did wrong. Maybe it had something to do with your little break. I'd be shocked if you weren't also responsible for this new one. I definitely wasn't. I've learned my lesson. No need to be so defensive, Jacob. After all, everyone loves a bad boy. Daisy pulls you and Ash to one side as the others continue to speculate about the rule break. I'm really sorry, guys. This is so unfair. Neither of you deserve to be up for the first eviction. Everyone will probably be up for eviction at some point. I don't mind being one of the first. You're way more graceful than I'd be in your situation, Blackwood Minnie. That's the kind of positive energy we need right now. This is Big Brother. As you know, yesterday another rule break occurred. At 10:05 p.m. last night, in a conversation between Ash and Black Red Minty, the following was said. Ash, you said, well, Ellie and Jacob are already broke the nominations rule. I also think those two will put me up for nomination when they get the chance, especially after my secret mission stuff. And because of that, I think I'd vote for them in return. Oh dear, Ash, sabotaging tasks, breaking the rules. No wonder you're up for eviction. Black Red Minty, you said, Ash, we probably shouldn't be talking about nominations. Shame. I was hoping for something a bit more scandalous, Black Red Minty. Yeah, it's pretty obvious that only Ash is at fault here. Exactly. Black Red Minty tried to shut him down. Oh, please, she's hardly innocent. It's not like she instantly stopped the conversation. Isn't that exactly what I did? Could have done it more. Jacob turns to you and Ash. Ash, you basically orchestrated this whole eviction. That's a bit fair, mate. He's got a point. There's a serious agenda here. And who's to say you haven't thrown my name out there too? I'm calling it worst rule break yet. I'm really sorry, everyone. I know this is upsetting. I'm the one who should be sorry. It's my fault. I was all paranoid about Ellie and Jacob's rule break. I didn't mean to upset anyone. Don't get me wrong, I'm still annoyed, but I appreciate the apology. I don't. Ash and Black Red Mini plays? As punishment for breaking Big Brother's rules, you will both be spending the day in Big Brother's jail. Make your way to the garden immediately. Sweet, sweet justice. Justice. Black Red Mini Plays didn't even do anything wrong. Hey, I don't make the rules. I just abide by them. Unlike Ash. I'm really sorry, Black Red Mini. This is all my fault. As you and Ash make your way outside to the jail cell, the other housemates continue to bicker. You're no angel yourself, Ellie. I still don't get why you didn't use your head of household powers for good. You could have replaced me. Why you, Jennifer? Why not me? Ash gives you an apologetic look. Looks like we'll be missing out on all the drama while we're stuck in jail. There's a small jail cell waiting for you in the garden. Let the punishment fit the crime. You both step into the cell, you pull the bars, and they lock shut behind you. You lean against the bars. I can hear the raised voices of the others inside the house. It's all kicking off in there. I bet the public are loving it. Maybe we should do something. That will put the attention back on us. We don't want to be seen as boring while we're cooped up in here. Let's earn our freedom with a peaceful protest. I follow your lead. You and Ash sit cross-legged on the floor. You click your fingers and softly chant. Free us! Free! Free us! Margaret pops her head out from inside. What on earth are you naughty pair up to? We're staging a protest for our freedom. Oh, lovely. My fans must stage a protest for me outside a film studio. How come? They were unhappy about my character being killed off in a soap opera. Unalived? Eaten alive by bugs? A terrible way to go. Margaret sighs wistfully before heading back inside and closing the door. That was... wow. Is it weird I kinda need to watch that scene? Anyway, Blackwood Minnie, in all seriousness, I'm really sorry about this. It's my fault we're stuck in here. I'm the one who broke the rules. You just happened to be listening. let's not get bogged down about who said what. If anything, the rule break has made us famous. Famous? What do you mean? We're celebrities now. Ash shakes his head. Because we're in a cell? Yeah, I got it. You're ridiculous. Ash looks at you with a flirty glint in his eye. Anyway, it's not all that bad. There's definitely worse housemates to be stuck in a prison cell with. I don't know. I can't think. I can think of plenty of other housemates I'd rather be with right now. You're breaking my heart, Black Red Minnie. Yuchi emerges from inside the house. Wow, that cell is even smaller than I thought it would be. Even just looking at you, jailbirds, is giving me a cramp. It's not that bad. Yuchi settles down opposite the cage. Everybody in the house have that dancing to the drills. Well, I figured you two might need some company. Why don't we play a little game? We've got nothing but time. Hard time. I know what you thinking, Yuchi. One of my favorites. Snog, marry, leave on read. Bring it on. I'm taking that as you volunteering to go first. Okay, Ash? It's out of Ellie, Margaret, and Daisy. I mean, I was gonna say you, Black Red Minnie, but let's go for that. Okay, Ash, it's out of Ellie, Margaret, and Daisy. What will it be? Well, Ellie would obviously be getting left on red. And the fact that she even has my number in this hypothetical game scares me. I'd probably snog Margaret. It's not every day you get to kiss a Hollywood Scarlet, even if she's the same age as my grandmother. Unsure how I feel about that comment, but continue. Which would mean I'd be marrying Daisy, which is pretty weird because I see her as a little sister. Ew. Okay, my turn. Wait! Yuchi looks over his shoulder to check no one else is listening. Why are you moving all suspicious, bro? I didn't actually come out here to play a game. Big Brother gave me a secret mission. A secret mission. Tell us everything. This sounds juicy. I need to break you both out of this cell and sneak you to the diary room undetected. No one can notice what's happening. And if all goes to plan, Big Brother will turn the hot water back on for us. Plus a basket of sweet treats for everyone to share. The housemates will love it. And no one will care about this whole rule break drama. Exactly. We can't afford to mess this up. I have an idea. Why don't you come back when it's darker? We'll have a much better chance of being unseen. Great shout. I'll see you both soon. She gives you a wink before casually strolling back into the house. You and Ash turn to each other, excited for what's to come next. 7:15 p.m. Black Red Minnie plays and Ash have been in the prison cell for 2.5 hours. You and Ash notice a figure creeping in the darkness. Miss me. Yuchi dangles his prison cell keys in his hands. I've never heard a jangle of keys sound so sweet. There's no better time than now to even taste freedom. Everyone is distracted. I'm pretty sure Jacob's asleep. I'm so ready. We've been stuck in here all day, doing nothing. I mean, we're up for eviction now. Now the time's to be as entertaining as possible. Ash looks at you with sincere eyes. I don't really want either of us to go. Black Red Minnie, you down to break free? I thought about it and I'm not sure it's a good idea. For real? Don't tell me Big Brother's giving you your own secret mission to be as dull as possible. Kidding. But seriously, doing some fun and mischievous could really help you get to the edge. The public will love it. And you want every advantage going into this eviction. I'd rather just stay here, wait for our punishment, drama free. I'm not really in the mood to be mischievous. Really, that's a shame. I guess you'll just have to get used to more cold showers. She heads back inside, a little deflated. You and Ash sit back to wait out your sentence. Black Red Minties and Ash have been released from Big Brother's jail, and the housemates are awaiting the first eviction. 8:37 p.m. You have no idea how much I wish I was in that cell with you and Ash today. It's been chaotic in here, and not the fun kind. Yeah, I've heard some arguing. I think tonight's eviction is getting to everyone. Like when there's a full moon out and everyone gets a bit scatty. You sound like Jennifer. Daisy lets out a scream as she feels something brush against her hand. Leisurely, what is that? Echoed Minty. Something just crawled on me. You peek over and spot a piece of paper poking out in front of you from the side of the sofa. You lift it up. It's a note. Oh, what does it say? I can't read it. It's a list of people that are up for eviction. There are comments about each person. You read it aloud to Daisy. Jacob. Seems quite a lazy and self-absorbed, not a team player. Jennifer. Self-centered and dishonest. Ash. Fancies Black Red Minty and is here to be real and not play a game. You unfold the bottom of the note. Black Red Minty friendly, but maybe too nice. Is it an act? That's every housemate up for eviction. But who wrote it? Daisy squeals excitedly. I love a good mystery. Daisy studies the note eagerly. Have you spotted the first clue? They might need to pick up a spelling book. That's not how you spell Jacob. Exactly. They spell it with a K. I think that rules out Jacob as a writer unless it's a genuine double bluff, but he doesn't strike me as the type. No offense to him. Daisy turns to you with an intense expression. I don't know what this note means or who wrote it, but I want to find out, and I need Detective Blackman Minnie on the case with me. What do you say? Want to solve the mystery? I'm not sure. Maybe we should just put it back where we found it. Black Red Minnie, are you not seeing how juicy this is? Someone's literally been plotting about the eviction. Just think how much the public will love it for when we uncover the truth. I know we can work it out together. Can't afford it, sorry. After all the drama we've had today, I think we should just leave it. I'm not really up for solving this mystery. Daisy sighs and pushes the note back down to the side of the sofa. I guess we'll never know who they are and why they did it. Oh well, it was a fun discovery at least. This is Big Brother. Housemates. Tonight's eviction will take place shortly. Please get ready and gather at the seating area. You and Daisy hurry off to select an eviction-worthy outfit. Okay, it's the first eviction night. You need something that screams, I'm a superstar. Ellie joins you with a smug smile. Black Red Minis as a potential parting gift. I'll give you some advice. Even if I didn't ask. If I was the one up for eviction, I'd pick something that grabs everyone's attention. It's all about how you look when you strut out those doors. Or pick something stunning for when Big Brother tells you you're safe tonight. Daisy excitedly hands you an outfit from the rail to try on. Black or Minnie, you look absolutely gorgeous. Like, seriously, I didn't say you could upstage me. That's the one. That's the superstar fit. Can't afford it. So, sorry. I'll just have to stick with what I got because I can't afford much. I might go with this. Are you trying to get evicted? Black or Minnie, this is the most important night of your Big Brother experience so far. Maybe it's worth choosing something that will make more of an impact. I think I'll wear this. Whatever you're the most comfortable in. The others quickly change into their eviction night outfits. There's a knock on the door. Only me, folks. Is everything okay? You seem flustered. I'll be honest, I'm having a teeny tiny meltdown. I can't find my special aftershave. I used to wear it before going on stage, and it always gave me a good look. I'm convinced I'll get evicted if I don't give myself a good lucky spray. And if they say I'm dramatic, Daisy picks up her perfume bottle. Here, have some of mine. It's floral and cute. I don't believe in luck. I suppose it's better than nothing. Daisy sprays Jacob with her perfume. Feminine scent. This is Big Brother. Please gather at the seating area for tonight's eviction. You share a nervous glare with Jacob before leaving the bathroom. Ash whispers to you with a kind smile. Whatever happens tonight, it's been so fun getting to know you, and I hope we can stay close on the outside. Hopefully it will be a while yet until I'm back on the outside. It would be a tragedy if either of you go. I want to see if a romance is on the card. Ash ignores Margaret's teasing. Good luck for tonight, Ash. You too, Black Red Minnie. Suddenly the screen lights up. Coco is on stage, while with a noisy crowd chanting behind her. Big Brother House, you are live on TV. Please do not swear. Jacob, Jennifer, Ash, Black Red Minnie, the viewers have spoken. We can now reveal the first housemate to be evicted from the Big Brother house is... You glance around at the housemates' nervous faces. The tension is thick as the crowd chants as a mixture of cheers and boos. Jennifer! Jennifer drops her head, gutted. I can't believe it. Ash gives you a supportive smile as he whispers it to you. We're safe! Jennifer, your time in the Big Brother house is over. Please say your goodbyes. It's time to leave. Everyone gathers around Jennifer to hug her goodbye. Unlucky, hon. Keep that head up, yeah. This is a joke. I'm the most real person here. Real? You're a free-spirited hippie who attends corporate finance networking events. Can you just drop that, Jacob? All that doesn't matter now, Puddin'. The public has spoken. I guess I just didn't do enough. I'm sorry, everyone. I usually like to say positive. I'm just in shock. It's okay. We understand. Honestly, you screaming about how real you are was the sass queen I wanted to see. Iconic. Should have ditched your free spirit for your fighting spirit from the start. You approach Jennifer to say goodbye. We're really sad to see you go, Jennifer. I hope everything works out for you on the outside. Thanks, Blackbird Minnie. It means a lot. I'll be rooting for you. Jennifer, you have been evicted. Please leave the Big Brother house. I'm going. Jennifer makes her way to the door and heads outside. You will hear a chorus of boos as she makes her exit. Wow, she really wasn't popular. Not even her crystals could protect her from eviction. The crowd suddenly begins chanting Yuchi's name with cheers and whistles. Yuchi. Wow, Yuchi, the crowd loves you. I wonder where. The crowd chants out other names. You hear snippets of information from them, but can't make out exactly what they're saying. You wonder whether to edge to the door to uncover the public's opinions. The voices of the crowd fade as you head back to your seat. Well, I really thought I was a goner. Honestly, I did too. But for some bizarre reason, the public wants to keep you around. Maybe they're enjoying having a sexy rock star on their screens when they've already got their fill with a stunning actress. Ash slots himself between Margaret and Jacob, pulls his arms around them. I don't care what reason they have for keeping me here. I'm just buzzing I get to hang out with you weirdos for a bit longer. Daisy holds up her glass to Ash, Jacob, and Black Red Minnie for surviving the first eviction in style. Our toast to that. Beating Jennifer in a public vote isn't exactly an amazing achievement. That's a bit harsh, don't you think? The poor woman was kicked out to a chorus of boos. Maybe give her a break. It's a game. She lost. Boo-hoo. That's what you get for being boring, I guess. Carl shrugs and finishes his drink. This is Big Brother. Housemates, tomorrow you will be competing in the first shopping task. I can't wait. If we don't get the lottery budget, I will throw the tantrum of all tantrums. Just like the airlines, I don't do economy. We'll just have to try our best. Ellie, as head of household, you will have a very special role to play. I like the sound of that. I don't. Dun dun, 11:53 p.m. The housemates are all in bed except for Black Red Minnie, who has been called to the diary room. You enter the diary room wondering why you have been summoned this late. Black Red Minnie, congratulations on surviving the first eviction. Thanks, Big Brother. How are you feeling? I mostly just feel bad for Jennifer. It can't be nice to be the first housemate evicted. She probably had a lot more to give. Hopefully she's doing okay and keeping positive. Black Red Minty plays. I didn't call you to the diary room at this late hour just to congratulate you. There's always a catch, isn't there? Big Brother has some important information to share with you. Tomorrow you will be taking part in a secret mission with a new housemate. The new housemate is a well-known rock star and celebrity. However, this new housemate will be in disguise. You must convince the other housemates that the new housemate is, in fact, a banker called Jeremy. You must food off any suspicion and keep Jeremy's true identity hidden. It won't be easy, but Big Brother believes in you. Sounds like this task has potential to stir up a lot of drama. I just hope the other housemates don't catch on, but I'll try my best, Big Brother. I'm glad to hear it. However, if you fail your secret mission, there will be consequences. Uh-oh, you may now head to the garden to meet the new housemate. Good luck, Black Red Minty. You tiptoe out of the silent house and step outside. Madam, why you tiptoe? Oh, waiting for me, darling. You move your sign is alarming. There's a mysterious figure waiting for you. A new housemate alert. The secret mission is sure to rock our socks off. But will Black Red Minnie be able to keep this famous true identity hidden from our fellow housemates? Join us next time to find out. We're not doing that. We are going to turn this off until this dumb advert is done. Okay. Dun dun. 1:26 a.m. Black Red Minnie Plays is in the garden ready to meet the secret celeb housemate. Your heart drums in anticipation as the silhouette steps into view. An immaculate presented man gives you a warm smile. Hi, I'm Jeremy. Well, my real name's Zip, but that was pretty convincing, right? Looking past the Jeremy disguise, you make out that he is indeed superstar singer, Zip. Oh, hey there, Zip. Looks like this will be our secret. Lovely to meet you, Black Red Minnie. You've been a super fun to watch. Right from the moment on, I'm clean cut banker Jeremy. Sure, Jeremy, your secret mission is to help me convince the other housemates of that too. If they clock onto that I'm actually Zeb, disguise, you'll fail. I understand. Great. Anyways, it's pretty late. I'm gonna go sleep on the sofa tonight and meet everyone in the morning. See you then. Sleep well, Black Red Minnie. You creep into the bedroom, buzzing with excitement for your secret mission. You pump up your pillows and get comfy under the covers, ready to catch some sleep. Right as you're about to drip off, you hear rustling of bed sheets. You open your eyes to check if someone's sneaking out, but it's hard to tell. The silence is broken by Ellie's screams. What is this? What is what? I'm covered in some nasty cream and I smell like a man. TMI, dude. Did you nick my moisturizer? I've been looking for it all day. What are you even on about? Why would I? Shh, some of us are trying to sleep. You giggle to yourself, satisfied with the outcome of Jennifer's little prank. After some tossing and turning, you drift off to sleep. You are jolted awake by a high-pitched shriek. The first thing you see is Ellie frantically crawling around her bed. Oh no, my slippers! Is that a new phase? No, Daisy, my slippers, they're gone. Sure you didn't misplace them? I don't walk around without them on. Someone took them while I was sleeping in my big comfy bed. Rub it in, why don't you? Oh, fess up. Who was it? No one wants your dirty slippers, Ellie. They're under your bed, surely. Dirty? They're fresh from the dry cleaners, if you must know. Right. Who's going to carry me to the bathroom? I need to wash any remnants of this nasty shaving foam off my face. You mean luxurious moisturizer, sir. Get it right, babe. For the last time, Carl, the morning chaos is interrupted by a voice coming from the kitchen. Hello? Where is everyone? Wait, who's that? Your lips curl into a smile as you remember your secret mission. One way to find out. You lead the way to the kitchen, joining the animated speculations about what's to come. Jeremy is leaning by the kitchen counter in all his clean-cut glory. Good morning, everyone. I'm Jeremy, your new housemate. Nice to meet you. I'm Ellie, head of house. I can give you a tour anytime you like. Everyone crowds around Jeremy, introducing themselves. You run up to Jeremy and greet him with a hug. Lovely to meet you, Jeremy. Nice to see a new face in here. I'm Blackbird Minty, by the way. I think we'll get on. I've got a good feeling we will, too. He gives you a knowing wink. Margaret offers her hand for him to kiss. Pleasure to meet you, darling. The pleasure's all mine. I'm a big fan. I'm a fan of this suit. Looking sharp, dear. Nice to see a young man who knows how to dress. You know what they say, you can take the banker out of the suit, but I know what you mean. Even in the Big Brother house, I still dress for the stage. What? Sorry, I'm so starstruck I totally spaced out for a minute there. Don't stress. Seeing Margaret in person is an experience for sure. Now, I meant you, Jacob. I really dig your stuff. You know who I am? I don't remember ever meeting a banker who was a fan of my music. Jacob leans closer, looking at Jeremy like he's trying to suss him out. You throw a mug to the floor where it smashes to pieces. Everyone turns to you. Oops, clumsy. Jeremy gives you a graceful smile. Wait, that sound the mug just made. This reminds me of a beat to a song. What's it called? Bis, bis, bis. It's why you are bis, 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 the woman of my dreams. You kind of look like the guy who sings it, Jeremy. You know the one. Wavy brown hair, cool tats, bone cheeks to die for. Sounds like a cool dude. I'm flattered. Listen, this has been a fun chat, but not more fun than the sounds of breakfast sizzling in the frying pan. It's breaky time, everyone. Chop chop, let's get to work. As the others start helping cook breakfast, Margaret pulls you to one side. Blackbird Minnie, darling, can I steal you for a moment? I've got some things to get off my chest. Sounds serious. What's up? Look, everyone shot since 1981. I've aged the same makeup artist, Angela. Angela and I gossip for hours about everyone on the set while she's dolling me up. She tells me what's going on with the crew, who's sleeping with who, and I tell her what the tea is with the cast. I've broken every NDA I've ever signed with Angela. And I was thinking, maybe you could be my Angela? You want to have a gossip with me? Margaret lets out a crazy gasp, placing her hands on your shoulders excitedly. Yes, darling. Yes, I've seen many things and I'm holding on to so many secrets. Secrets about me and Carl and Yuchi and even some about you. and I've got ears for like a fox, you know. I've heard chats I shouldn't have. Wow, sounds like you've got an awful lot to get off your chest. Can you be my Angela and sneak outside with me so we can fill each other in on all the gossip? I don't want to be your Angela, Margaret. That's a shame, darling. I wanted your opinion on something I'm quite fond of, and I don't know if you want to win this show or not, but I've overheard game plans, and there's someone close to you who's not quite as close as they say they are. They're changing who they are every 5 minutes, and I can see right through it. Who is it? Be my Angela outside, and I can tell you everything I know. I'll pass this time, Margaret. Suit yourself. This is Big Brother. Today's shopping task is about to begin. Things are about to get raspy in the Big Brother house. Raspy? What's that supposed to mean? Guess we're all about to find out. You will rush off to the bathroom to get to the shopping task already. Dun dun, 11:02 a.m. For today's task, the housemates will take part in Big Brother's Off to the Races shopping challenge. Black Red Minnie, Margaret, Jeremy, and Yuchi are jockeys. Jacob, Daisy, Colin, Ash are the horses. As the head of household, Ellie will be the trainer. In the bathroom, after changing out of pajamas, everyone elbows their way towards the task outfits. Carl's excited smile drops when he finds his name attached to a large horse mask. I'm a horse. Horse? Did someone say horse? Yeah, me, Daisy, Jacob, and Ash have to wear these stupid horse heads. Why? Just why? They're kinda cute though. Is this a task? Is the task gonna be a horse race or what? Oh my, as head of house, I get to be the horse trainer. If that makes you feel better, Cal, as the horse trainer, I get to wear this cute rosette. How's that supposed to make me feel better? You find a jockey hats for the rest of you. Wait, Yuchi, Margaret, Jeremy, over here. Not too bad, huh? I'd much rather be a jockey than a horse. Yeah. Wait, what's that over there? Jeremy picks up an outfit from the rail. Black Red Minnie. Look, this jockey outfit's even flashier. Looks chic. Sleek would probably fit you rather than me, though. You should try it on, Black Red Minnie. You admire yourself in the mirror. Wow, you sure look like a professional jockey in there. I think that outfit will give you an edge on the shopping test. What do you mean? You look like the real deal, way fancier than Ellie's Rosetta. I reckon people would listen to your advice more than hers if you wear it. And the cameras will love you in it. The star quality will be off the charts. Are you sure you're gonna pass up the chance to wear that? You might gain an advantage in the shopping task, plus the public will rate you in that fit. Seriously, I'll pass. I'll wear the standard hat. Okay, now we're all ready. Let's smash this. Everyone cheers as you rush out to take on the first shopping task. You find the garden has been transformed into a horse racing track. Ah, home sweet home. How about we trade places, hon? Don't want you getting homesick. Not a chance. This is Big Brother. Welcome to this week's shopping task. Off to the races. Jockeys will ride the horses they're paired up with around the track. As the horse trainer, Ellie will be giving you instructions to help you finish the task on time. You have 4 minutes to complete the race in order to win the luxury shopping budget. Hear that, horsies? 4 minutes. I better not see anyone slacking. Daisy, Jacob, Carl, Ash, as the horses, you can no longer eat with your hands. An array of horse-appropriate food has been laid out for you. Eating anything else will be considered a rule break. You all turn to discover a tray of carrots, oats, sugar cubes, and apples. Daisy rushes over and bruises her head in the sugar cubes. Yum, see? This could be worse. Sure be bouncing off the walls. Peace will be shattered. It's a race, remember? Sugar will give me an energy boost. The pairings are as follows. Carl, you are paired with Jeremy. Ugh, fabulous. You don't sound too pleased. Right, this is the first and last time I ever say this, but as a muscular man, the last thing I want on top of me right now. I'll take that as a compliment. Daisy, you will be paired with Yuchi. Yuchi and Daisy do a happy little dance to celebrate. Jacob, you will be paired with Margaret. Aren't you lucky I'm as strong as ever? What's that supposed to mean? I'm light as a feather. Ash, you will be paired with Black Red Minty. No complaints there. I'm not too sad about it either. Just don't drop me, yeah? Where's the trust, huh? There aren't the arms of someone who'd let you down, Blackbird Mini. Housemates, the race is about to begin. One horse and one jockey, make your way to the starting line. Let's do this, Yuchi. 3, 2, 1, go! Daisy is a ball of energy determination as she flawlessly carries Yuchi along the course. She seems a little worried as she reaches the first hurdle. You can do it, Daisy! Now one leg, eh? Daisy hops over each of the hurdles like a well-trained pony. Just enjoy the ride, babe. They cross the finish line in less than a minute and hug to celebrate. So fast. Jacob and Margaret are to go next. Jacob runs ahead with impressive speed while Margaret tries her best to cling on to him. Dear me, where do you find the stamina at your age? Ready to take back your comment about my free bus pass? You need more than ever if you think you keep going like this on your brittle bones. What's it gonna take to hear a nice word from you? It'll come when you least expect it, darling. So they say. Margaret pats Jacob's horse ears. Ah, this brings back Mary's summer donkey rides on the beach. Who are you calling a donkey? Can't you see I'm more of a wild stallion? Jacob's jumping over the hurdles as fast as he can. He stumbles a little over after jumping over the last hurdle. He slows, huffing and puffing as he tries to get to the finish line. Oi! Stop flirting and get your head back in the game, Jacob. You're already running half a minute late. Don't listen to her, Jacob. You're doing great. He's obviously not. It's costing us the luxury shopping budget. You know, I'm much nicer when I had my organic sushi. Too bad you won't get to see that side of me by the looks of it. Guys, I'm trying my best here. I may be young at heart, but the rest of me has seen better days. So you're admitting it now, are you? I may be a bit rusty, but I'll get you to the finish line, Margaret. Empty promises, darling. My ex-husband used to say that all the time. Jacob's face grows red as he speeds up, trying to get to the finish line. It's not long before he has to stop, looking completely exhausted. You're right there, darling. I'm fine, I'm fine. He finally picks himself up and practically crawls over to the finish line. See that, Margaret? I'm a man of my word. I knew you could do it. I just love winding you up a bit. Is that a crime? Carl and Jeremy are next to start the race. Carl is bewilderedly dragging his legs across the course while Jeremy tries to hype him up. Come on, you've got to give it your all. Say, this may work on your clients at the bank, not on me, babes. This is worse. Reminds me of my PE at school. Must have been a strange school. Oh, get on with it, Carl. We're nearly 3 minutes in. We're gonna fail. Carl rolls his eyes as he drags his way to the first hurdle. You notice Daisy sneak away while the others are distracted. I don't think I got it in me. I can't do this. Isn't flying at speed like your whole career? What am I? The plane? Get moving already, guys. Carl manages to get one of his legs over the hurdle. As he tries to lift his other leg too, his shoulder latches onto it and he falls flat on the ground. Jeremy's sunglasses drop in the commotion. As Jeremy scrambles for his glasses, Jacob approaches you. Blackguard me, tell me I'm not the only one that sees it. Sees what? Right, so I've been studying young rock stars with fashion inspiration. Seeing Jeremy without his glasses, doesn't he look a lot like that chap Zep? Does he? They look like the long-lost twin. Does Zep even have a twin? Or could it be? If you're thinking what I'm thinking, you obviously got it wrong. Zep would never wear uncool glasses like that. They're not uncool. They look just like my reading glasses. That's evidence enough that those are the glasses of a true rock star. Okay, I've cracked it. Jeremy is Zep. What? No way. Jeremy manages to get his glasses back on, but Kyle isn't going any faster. It's not fair. I'll be done already if I didn't have to carry the noob. What an awful thing to say. Jeremy's not a noob. He's clearly a man of many talents. I mean, look at those arms. He obviously works out. Sure, works out payment plans. What a shambles. We got a minute left for them and us to complete the race. How about you stop trying to flirt with Jeremy, Ellie? You're distracting them. Surely you're joking. Since when is pointing out how big and strong and perfect someone is flirting? She bats her eyelids at Jeremy, who just looks uncomfortable. Why do I have to sit here and witness this? This is the worst day ever. Oh my days. Kyle keeps crossing the line, hurdles at the pace of an elderly turtle. He and Jeremy make it to the finish line, leaving you with less than a minute to complete the race. You quickly climb on top of Ash, anxiously looking at the clock. 40 seconds left, Blackbird Mini. How do we play this? Hey Ash, take a deep breath and listen to me. I'm all ears. Literally, I've got 4. Good, I need you to focus on the finish line and do what you gotta do to get us there. Can you do that for me? I can almost taste the butter melting on a piece of extra thick bread. I'm getting us to that luxury shopping budget, Blackbird Mini. You got this. As a look of shiver determination flashes across Ash's face, it seems as though mathematical equations are firing off in his mind as he studies the course. He keeps his steady pace as he carries you along. He metaphorically jumps over the hurdles, making sure not to waste too much time on each one. You and Ash put your game faces on. Game face on, game face, game face, game face on, game. As you near the final hurdle. Hurry up, only 20 seconds left. I, for one, am not going back to basic rations. Oh, none of us are going back to basic rations. You start chanting at the top of your lungs. We'll go on a shopping spree. We want coffee and biscuits and tea. Everyone except from Ellie excitedly joins in your chant, hyping you up. We want coffee and biscuits and tea. And we'll have it all. Come on, horsey, just one more hurdle to go. Ash leaps over the final hurdle, but stumbles and falls flat to the ground. 10 seconds, you're not gonna make it. You're right, we probably won't. Are you really gonna give up now? You're costing the luxury budget for everyone. Maybe we should give it one more go. Can't afford it. I think it's too late. Ash gets back up, but at a glance, the clock shows that there's just not enough time. You watch the seconds run out before you cross the finish line. Housemates, you have failed to complete the course on time. As a result, you will receive the economy shopping budget. Well, what do you expect? I'm the only one who actually tried. Are you a fool? Are you for real now, Ellie? Anyone can just sit there barking orders. Yeah, you didn't have to carry anyone. If I did, we would have made for sure one. Whatever you say, Ellie. Everyone starts bickering as you make your way back inside. Dun dun, 1:25 p.m. After failing the task, the housemates are writing their economy shopping list. The mood is as low as you try to plan what to order with your economy budget. Jeremy is in charge of writing the list. This feels impossible. Maybe we should just order enough porridge to feed us all. No way, I'd honestly rather starve. Well, as head of household, at least I get my luxury item. Not fair, dude. I don't even need anything fancy. All I just want is some orange juice. Ashleen's closer to you. If you could pick one item, what would it be? Oh, I've got a major sweet tooth. I'd do a lot of things with some chocolate biscuits. Chocolate biscuits? You're speaking my language, Black Red Mini. Oh, some chocolate biscuits would have been lovely. I'm absolutely gutted I was eating Pick-a-Mix in my dream last night. Didn't you have enough sugar earlier? No such thing as enough sugar, babes. Brilliant, I can't even replace my luxury moisturizer now. You can't eat luxury moisturizers, Carl. Unless you feed on attention, of course. Jeremy, darling, write down a family pack of attention for Ellie. She's been craving it badly. How about a family pack of popcorn instead? We're needed to watch the drama. Everyone laughs. In all seriousness, please put my 6-pack of organic sushi on there. I need a proper substance to carry out of my head of household tasks. Sure, but it's gonna take quite a quite quite a bit of the budget. Do you really need 6? Just write it down, babe. As the head of house, I get my item, remember? Great, I'm almost out of hair gel. My fans won't recognize me without it. Oh dear, oh dear. What would you order if you had the luxury budget, Margaret? Oh, I've been craving something sweet and detergent. There's nothing better than a sherry trifle. You really love your trifle, don't you? I do. I'm known for my particular, sometimes unusual tastes. She gives Jacob a look, then makes him blush. Great ideas, everyone. Hope the saltine crackers and porridge are close enough. Everyone groans. Housemates, as a reward for taking part in today's task, Big Brother has turned the hot water back on for all housemates. Oh, thank goodness! You can say that again. Not a fan of cold showers, Jeremy. Not by a long mile. Okay, so we got £80 to spend. £6 per person. Bit steep, isn't it? Too steep for my liking, but it's actually nearly £9 per person, dear. Oh, right. Margaret leans in and whispers in your ear. I sure miss my calculator. We could use him in here. Him? His name is Jim. He's my accountant, and he does a way better job than this so-called banker. I know an actor when I see one, Black Remini. This Jeremy feller is a lot like my first marriage. Fake and pearly for the cameras. What? Sorry, I can barely concentrate. Ever since you mentioned that sherry trifle, it's all I've been thinking about. So rich and so sensational, so scandalously indulgent. I can never get enough of that stuff. I couldn't have said it better myself. Clearly you know how to appreciate the finer things. Cheers, Margaret. You sigh relieved. Jeremy mouths thank you. This is Big Brother. Ellie, as head of household, you can replace one of the housemates' items with an item of your choice. Perfect. Hey, Jeremy, cross off those pack of biscuits over there. We're getting more sushi. That was my item. Unlucky, Black Red Mini. Big Brother makes the rules, not me. Well, couldn't you replace the item with something Black Red Mini would like? Yeah, that's not on. You're only thinking of yourself, Ellie. You didn't even ask for Black Red Mini's opinion. You just went and crossed off her item. Wow, way to make me feel like a bad person. No one said. Before anyone could say anything else, Ellie storms off to the bedroom. I'll go talk to her. You follow Ellie to the bedroom. You find Ellie sulking in her head of household bed, mumbling about her missing slippers. Hey, Ellie, look before you say anything. Making impossible decisions is just part of being the head of household. I have to swap out one person's item. I chose yours. It wasn't any deeper than that. Couldn't you have chosen something both of us could use? Hypothetically, if you think about it, in an abstract item, you know I'm right, Ellie. You could have made a fairer choice, and you didn't. I'm not even that annoyed. I'm disappointed. See you, rat. See, you sound like my mom now. I'm actually glad you're here, though, Black Red Minnie. There's something I've been meaning to chat to you about between us girls. Go on. Ellie pulls her blanket around her. It's about Jeremy. I just don't trust the guy. I've been flirting with him all day and getting nothing back. Not to brag, but I got quite a few posh bankers in my circle. I know I'm the type to see a tease, so it makes zero sense for him not to fancy me. There's something low-key sus about him. You're just not his type. Babe, it's not that deep. That's sciencelessly impossible. Now you convince me something's off with Jeremy, and I'll get back into it. There you are. I was hoping to pull you for a chat, if that's okay. Feel free to join me up here, Jeremy. Plenty of room in this big bed. Thanks, but I was actually talking to Black Red Minnie. Oh, whatever. Coming. You feel Ellie's eyes on you as you close the door behind you. You and Jeremy stop by the corridor, making sure that no one's listening. How do you think we're doing? I'm worried they're on to me. Deny, 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 I guess. It was really a close one when my classes fall off. Well, I didn't pull you here to talk about the secret mission. What did you want to talk about? I know I've been only here for a day, but I feel like we've struck up a bond. I know alliances are important when it comes to Big Brother, and I wanted to share more about myself with you, what my life's like on the outside. Plus, I've been watching the show. I know things no one else does. Things like some juicy stuff about Ash and Ellie. What's happened between Ash and Ellie? They have a history. Let me explain and you'll find out, and I can tell you all about a secret kiss, too. Wouldn't that be the kiss that Jennifer mentioned seeing? Maybe. Want me to spill the deets? Can't afford, sorry. Okay, but why should I want to know all of this? Because, Black Remini, this information could give you an advantage in here. I've seen some wild stuff from watching the show. I can tell you who's coming across well and who isn't. Plus, I know secrets no one else in here will fess up to. Things have happened that people want to keep private. The public knows, though. Not only will you get a clever picture of me, but the other housemates, too. Trust me, there's some scandalous things happening in this house. Sorry, Jeremy, I prefer not to know all this stuff. Fair enough. You hear Margaret calling all the housemates to the seating area. What's going on? Guess we better see what she wants. You head to the seating area to find Margaret. Everyone gathers around Margaret to hear what she has to say. Thanks for coming, everyone. I got something big, something scandalous to reveal. What is it, Margaret? What's going on? Yeah, tell us already. I bet there's some shaky behavior. The shakiest. This sounds serious. It is, and it involves you, Blackbird Minnie. Me? Yes, darling, you're right in the center of it. And what delicious drama is on Blackbird Minnie embroiled in now? And will it shake up the house dynamic? Join us next time to find out. I can't afford that. Do I seriously have to pay to do that? Because I can't afford that. Why can't I just watch an ad to get the stupid tickets? Well, I don't know if I can play this anymore then, because it's going to make me pay for the tickets when I'm trying to save up for a PlayStation, so no can do. I guess I just can't play this game anymore, so I'm able to get the ticket. to continue the story, even though I really wanted to finish this today, and I thought that I'd be able to because I've still got loads of time left to do some more, but I can't do some more if I have to pay for the tickets. So basically, if this free stuff is only for the gems, then I can't continue. I have to just put this on hold till I can afford to pay for the tickets. Now I've turned the thing off because there's ads at the moment, so I've turned the display catcher off for the minutes for you. I was supposed to play Sandy City today anyway, and that would have definitely lasted the whole stream. And I thought this would, but let's make me pay for tickets. No can do. Probably be going on the break soon, and then I'll decide after the break what I'm gonna do. Just have to wait for this ad to end. Okay. Let me get rid of that, please. Okay. Just put that on for now. Put this on, actually. Shut my curtains before I go on break, or if that's going to be too... Okay, I'll be back. Okay. If it's not gonna let me earn a ticket by watching ads, if it's just for the gems, then I'm just gonna have to play something else. So and you'll find out soon what that will be. So I'm going to be right back on until I've got the next game ready. I wonder if that's the last episode, because well, there's 3 volumes, so it's the last one for volume 1, but I can't do that one, nor can I do the episode that's locked, because I can't afford to pay for the tickets, because literally saving up for a PlayStation. Well, it looks like it's similar to episode where they respawn in a few minutes or so, or something like that. But I don't know if I can wait that long. One episode you get to watch adverts to speed up the process, but on here you don't. I don't want to just keep looking at the same thing on my screen like it's saying 30 odd minutes left, so I think I'm just going to have to switch games and do what I was going to do Sunday, or hoping to do Sunday, should I say, today instead. So I'm going to switch the title of the stream soon and the game category and get my solid state drive so I can play said game that I'm talking about, which is Garfield Lasagna Party. So yeah, sorry to have to switch things up, but I don't think I can wait 33 odd minutes for this to respawn, so I have more tickets to continue. So I have to end the recording. So it's bye for the YouTube folks, but for Twitch we're carrying on. I would carry on for YouTube as well, but I'm not waiting 33 odd minutes for them to respawn, because I think I only have an hour left to play something or other, whether it be this or something else, and obviously it's going to be something else. So yeah, bye for YouTube, but start recording and we will resume. Dun dun. Day 3, 5:34 p.m. Day 3. Margaret has called the housemates together to reveal the shocking scandal surrounding Black Red Minnie. That's right, the scandal starts and ends with Black Red Minnie. Me? What on earth have I done? Oh, nothing, just a little fleabery. The officer, stunned as Margaret looks around at them drastically. Carl's moisturizer, Ellie's slippers, Jacob's perfume, all missing. Well, it's Black Red Minnie, the silk-fingered magpie. She's the bandit. I saw you in the middle of the night sneaking around with some slippers. I thought nothing of it until the morning when Ellie mentioned her slippers were taken. You're a sneaky customer. Luckily, not much gets past me. I knew there was something dodgy about you, Black Red Minnie. Going a full day without my moisturizer has probably added 6 years onto my age of my skin. This is ridiculous, Margaret. Silent are the guilty. Look, she can't even get a word in to defend herself. Margaret, I don't know what you think you saw last night, but I wish you'd come and spoke to me earlier, because you got this all wrong. She has a point. This is a wild accusation to throw on her out of nowhere. I know what I saw. There's no doubt in my mind. I was literally in bed all last night. That's not true. I saw you sneaking off to the diary room. Yuchi, you can't be serious. Siding with Margaret here. If you won't take my word on it, I have no choice but to show you the evidence. Margaret leads everyone to the bedroom where she stops at the foot of your bed and crosses her arms. Right here, everyone. It's a bed, not exactly a damning evidence. I'm talking about what's under the bed. Carl reaches down and pulls the duvet up. Lying under your bed is Carl's bottle of moisturizer, Jacob's perfume, and Ellie's slippers. Everyone draws a sharp breath in shock. How could you, Blackbird Minnie? I walked around barefoot all morning because of you. Never steal a man's moisturizer. You're a disgrace. Why? Just why? They were obviously placed there by someone else. You have to believe me. You all know me well enough to know I would categorically never do anything like this. It's absurd. I know you well enough to know you'd do anything for attention. Margaret saw you with the slippers. Yuchi saw you sneaking about at night. It's over. I saw her sneaking about, but stealing our stuff seems out of character. I'm with you, Yuchi. This is a classic stitch-up. I'm with you, Yuchi. Yeah, Black Red Minnie wouldn't do this. I'm with these guys. Black Red Minnie is no kleptomaniac. Are you looking at the mountain of evidence, everyone? Jacob, at least you believe me, right? Jacob looks thoughtfully between Margaret and you, clearly conflicted. I just can't believe someone would be two-faced. I don't buy it. Seems like Blackbird Minnie stole your backbone too. You're really taking her side here. Ignore him. I'm on your side, Queen. Oh, brilliant. The only ones I've convinced are Ellie and Mr. Budget Airlines. We have a members' lounge. It's not a budget airline. What do you mean, convinced Margaret? This is Big Brother. Margaret has been on a secret mission to convince everyone that Blackbird Minty is not trustworthy. It seems like she's failed. Everyone looks to Margaret with an open mouth as she shrugs at you. Sorry for throwing you under the bus, Blackbird Minty, but I had no choice. Wait, so you saw all the stuff, Margaret? It was the only way I had to take drastic action to make people not trust her. I just want to thank everyone who took my side in that farce. Ash, Yuchi, Daisy, Jeremy, and Jacob, I won't forget it. No way you did anything like that. Yeah, Margaret had an impossible task convincing us you were untrustworthy. Yada yada yada, have I come to the Black Red Minis fan club by accident, or is this actually the Big Brother house? Why did you pick Black Red Mini out of all people, Margaret? Big Brother asked me who I thought the most trustworthy housemate was. I said Black Red Mini. Then he told me to convince people otherwise. The group is silent when Big Brother's voice echoes through the speakers again. As Margaret failed her secret mission, she will now only receive cold water until the next eviction. Now I feel awful. You have got to be kidding me, Big Brother. But Margaret's not the only housemate who's been on a secret mission. Housemates, gather in this seating area immediately. This house has one more secret mission than hot dinners. Everyone take a seat and Everyone takes a seat and readies themselves for Big Brother's next announcement. For the past day, Black Red Minty has been trying to convince you all that Jeremy is Jeremy. Everyone spins to face you and Jeremy. Wait, so who really are you, Jeremy? I guess it's showtime. Jeremy dressily tosses his glasses to the floor and stands smiling at everyone. Ta-da! It's me. Oh, and you don't actually wear glasses. That's wild. I was expecting a bit more. Hang on, I knew there was something familiar looking about you, Jeremy, ever since those glasses fell off in the horse challenge. You got me. Jeremy tears off his suit, revealing a different outfit beneath, and ruffles his iconic curly locks. Everyone's jaws hit the floor. Surprise! It's Zeph! Everyone stares at Zeph in starstruck awe of silence. He's beautiful! I'm such a huge fan, Zeph! Earthed housemates, you can pick your jaws off the floor now. Give me a moment before I pick my jaw up. It's still sinking in. Yeah, let us have our fangirl moment, Blackbird Minnie. Everyone gathers around Zeph excitedly. It's not every day you meet the Zep. No one calls me the Zep anymore. Just Zep will do. I'm such a huge fan. Oh my gosh, I bought a record player just to get your vinyls in my collection. I love all of the artwork. The music, not so much. No, I love it all. Finally, someone who understands the turmoil of a life on tour. You've been on tour twice, Jacob. Pipe down. I've actually listened to some of Jacob's stuff. He's an old school rocker. I dig the vibes. Hear that, Margaret? The Zeb digs my vibes. Even I've heard of you, Zeb, darling. My nieces adore your discovery. I had an inkling you were famous the second I saw you. Celebs always carry a radiance about them. This is Big Brother. As Blackbird Minty did not successfully convince you all that Zeph was Jeremy, the banker, you have not won the special prize. Boo! I thought you were supposed to be really good at keeping up with lies, Blackbird Minnie. What went wrong? After the revelation that Jeremy is actually Zeb, the housemates are unpacking their shopping. 5:52 p.m. A few barely filled shopping bags are dotted around the kitchen counter. That economy budget doesn't go very far, does it? Daisy holds up a packet of oatcakes with a sad look on her face. Where's the chocolatey oatcakes of my grandmother's favorite snack? She's a woman after my own heart. Is there anything with any flavour in it? So far, all I'm seeing is oats and rice. Enjoy the sloppy oats, guys. Ellie pulls her expensive luxury sushi out from the bag and inspects the ingredients. Oh, it's hand-rolled. No wonder it costs so much. No wonder Blackbird Mini Place couldn't afford to get her biscuits if you got that. Sushi for the head of house is more important than Blackbird Mini's biscuits. I think I'll have chopsticks in my bag. I'm tucking into my sushi right now. Ellie places her sushi down before staring off towards the bedroom. Daisy leans into you sneakily. That's so selfish that she picks sushi over biscuits for everyone. She needs to be taught a lesson. Slowly your eyes are drawn down to Ellie's sushi. Can't afford. No, we can't do that. Daisy takes the sushi and holds it to you innocently. Do what? No one said anything. The others notice what is going on and circle around you excitedly. It would certainly teach her a lesson and wipe that cocky little grin off her face. Am I the only one not sure what we're talking about? Use your imagination, Jeremy. Sorry. Zeb. Attack her where it hurts. Her chili sriracha California rolls. It would be the start of a revolution. Are you going to do it, Blackbird Minnie? I can't afford it, and I don't like sushi. Hand-rolled sushi is here now. No point in being bitter about it. You're a bigger person than me. I'd have wolfed it in. Wolfed down what? Everyone turns to Ellie, staring at you, all with the chopsticks in her hand. Way, Blackbird Minnie, were you thinking of eating my sushi? Since she snatches the sushi back with a pout. You were right not to. I would have been absolutely fuming with you. This is Big Brother. It's time for this week's head of household task, the trial of the Big Brother house. Make your way to the bathroom to collect your outfits. Oh, sounds like a hoot. I wonder who's on trial. Let's go and get dressed. I think I can see what we'll be wearing for the task. This looks hilarious. You look like a librarian, Daisy. Everyone puts on their courtroom wigs with a giggle. You barely look any different, Jacob. It's the same colour as your own hair. Watch it. Hang on, there's another outfit. Ash holds up the deluxe-looking courtroom outfit for everyone to see. Oh, that must be the lead prosecutor outfit. This is Big Brother. You may select one of your fellow housemates to act as Big Brother's lead prosecutor. A lead prosecutor will have a bigger role to play in cross-examining witnesses and deciding who is guilty or not. Choose wisely. Oh, exciting. Shall we pick a lead prosecutor or not? Black Red Minty, you should do it. Try on the outfit. Why me? If I had to choose anyone here that I fully trust to get justice served and ask the right questions, it would be me, obviously, 50 years in showbiz. But I won't fit in that outfit, so you're the next best thing. At least try it on. You give everyone a spin in the lead prosecutor's outfit. How do I look? Lock her up and throw away the key. Simply stunning. If the change is slang, guilty as charged. Never mind the head of house robe. The lead prosecutor outfit is where it's at. You look great. Not only do you look like a total queen, but you'll get to cross-examine everyone further. Yeah, you're squealing the truth out of all of us. It's a win-win. Are you gonna wear it? Can't afford it. I think I'll leave it for now. You'll get to call the shots as lead prosecutor, though. Daisy glances at Ellie with a pout. And maybe you can use the power to get harsher sentences for certain people and help get other people off the hook. If you don't want it, I think we should just not pick a lead prosecutor. Only you would do the role justice, Black Red Minnie. Holding all the power and looking that good sounds like an afternoon well spent. Are you sure you don't want to be lead prosecutor, Black Red Minnie? I can't fucking afford it. I'll just wear the wigs like everyone else. I guess no one will be lead prosecutor then. Yikes. There goes our chance of a fair trial. Well, I think we're all ready to get out there. You arrive in the seating area to find it has been converted into a makeshift courtroom with a dock and a judge's box and benches for a jury. What the flip is going on here? Well, who's on trial? This is Big Brother. Due to the constant stream for rule breaks, Big Brother has no choice but to put each of you on trial to determine who the biggest rule breaker is. You will have a chance to prove your innocence in the dock before housemates vote you as guilty or innocent. Have you decided upon a lead prosecutor? We decided not to have a lead prosecutor, Your Honour. Interesting decision. Up first on trial is Yuchi. And did I mention the housemate with the most innocent votes will be crowned head of house? Yuchi walks up to the dock with a red face as everyone else readies themselves in the jury bench. Oh gosh, this is nerve-wracking. Yuchi stands trial accused of discussing nominations with someone yesterday afternoon. Please attempt to prove your innocence before awaiting a verdict from the honourable jury. Discussing nominations with someone? I don't remember doing that. Come on, Yuchi. Think. Oh, actually. What? Well, I didn't think it counted, but I did tell Jennifer that I didn't want to discuss nominations with her. Is that all there is? Not exactly the crime of the century. Yeah, that's the only thing. Maybe that's coming to mind. Maybe it was enough to count as a rule break. Well, I've heard enough. He's innocent. Jennifer was a liability. I believe him too. He's innocent. I agree, guys. Yuchi is innocent. Thanks, Black Red Minty. Everyone else agrees with Daisy and Margaret voting Yuchi is innocent. Whoop, and not guilty, one vote. Guess I'm a free man. Up next, Daisy stands accused of eating luxury items while being on basic rations and breaking the rules of a task. I thought this might come back to bite me. Daisy portions herself in the dock and blushes slightly as she speaks. As some of you know, I have a really sweet tooth. When we were on basic rations the other day in the horse challenge, I literally couldn't function. So when everyone was distracted by Carl's heroic horse racing abilities, please don't remind me. I snuck into the kitchen and had one square of chocolate. but I also used my hands to eat it, which broke the horse rule. Everyone gasps as Daisy holds up her hands innocently. Low-key, it felt like a life or death situation. Hang on, that better have not been my chocolate you were eating. Not only did you eat chocolate when you shouldn't have, you stole it from someone else. I know it doesn't look great, but I couldn't function without it. Look, she admitted she's done wrong. She's clearly sorry about it. I'm voting for her as innocent. You're literally only saying that because your chocolate wasn't she ate. I say guilty. I agree with Carl. Guilty as charged. Stealing poor Carl's chocolate is too far. I say guilty. Yikes. Everyone else votes for Daisy as innocent. Up next, Jacob stands accused of bringing contraband into the house. Contraband? My band isn't called Contra. We're the Wet Lips. Contraband means you brought something into the house that you shouldn't have. This will be a tough one. He doesn't even know what it means. Oh, I know what would count, like it's contraband, like a toothbrush. You know what, guys? We're just gonna start going around in circles here. Going around in circles. Wait, you've heard my album? What are you talking about? Going around in circles was the name of a song on our 4th studio album. No one has heard of your music, Jacob. Drop it. Well, I brought the CD with me so I can play it for you all later. You brought a CD with you? Well, that's the contraband. Case closed. What were you thinking? Is there even a CD player in the house? It's the piece of work I'm most proud of. Chapped lips and swaying hips. Dun 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 dun, mama in the mosh pit, push me like a pram. Dun 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 dun. You all know the one, right? Everyone is silent as Jacob looks wide-eyed. Zep, you know it, right? Sorry, buddy. Right, let's vote. I'm going to say he's guilty. This is a clear-cut violation of contraband rules. Not knowing what contraband means isn't a good enough excuse. Jacob goes loudly as the others cast their vote. Yep, if we could all bring anything we wanted, I'd have brought my horses. Everyone except for Margaret and Zep vote Jacob as guilty. Thanks for having my back, guys, the few of you that did. Up next, Margaret stands accused of using hot water whilst it was prohibited. Margaret calmly makes her way to the dock. Honestly, I'm at a loss. A hot water break? How on earth would I have managed that? You all heard me screaming in the cold shower the first morning. Sorry, I can't have faked it. Suddenly Ellie's eyes narrow. Hang on now, it all makes sense. I saw Margaret walking into the bathroom while the kettle was on the first morning. I never thought about it till now. She must have been running a bath using bottled kettle water. Everyone is stunned as Margaret shakes her head in denial. Little old me carrying a kettle back and forth for a bath? That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. It would take her well over 53 trips and back and forth. How do you know if it's 53 trips? I don't, darling, just a wild guess. Well, I, for one, think she's guilty as they come. You cheeky sod, I voted for you as innocent. Yep, she's guilty, all right. Blackbird me, I didn't think you'd turn on me so fast. Friendship stand at the door of this esteemed courtroom, Margaret. Justice is our only true ally. All right, I'm convinced after that speech, Blackbird Minnie. I'm also saying she's guilty. I thought you lot would have had my back. You guys are getting ahead of yourselves. There's not enough evidence to convict. I agree. Maybe she just wanted a cup of tea and with her cold shower. I say innocent. House is split with Ellie voting Margaret as guilty and the rest deciding she is innocent. Up next, Zeph stands accused of discussing nominations with another housemate. Zeph makes his way up to the dock with a guilty look on his face. What's up, Zeph? You've not even spoken. You already look guilty. All right, everyone, I'm not much of a liar and I'd rather just be honest with you all. I fully broke the rules. Not only did I discuss nominations, but I told Ellie what I seen from watching the show back home. I went into detail on the private conversations I'd seen in the diary room. I mean, technically I was tricked into doing it, but I'm not making excuses. Let's vote and move on. I mean, this does feel like an open and shut case. Oh, well, the look in your face. Can we all just give any more details, Zep? What did you say specifically? Well, I told her how you voted for... Don't say it again, Zep. It will be another rule break. Alright, yeah, of course. The jurors look around at each other. I mean, he almost did it again. It seems pretty plausible you could trick him into talking about it. Bless him, he's just a very gullible boy. I think we all have to go guilty on this one, whether he knew it or not. He was clearly rule-breaking. Yeah, tricked or not, this is a clear rule break. Zeph, you're guilty. Everyone agrees with you, voting Zeph as guilty. Sorry about that, guys. I honestly wasn't thinking when I said it all. Up next, Carl stands accused of discussing nominations with other housemates. Ellie gives Carl a cheer as he sashays up to the dock. Sashay away. So who did you discuss nominations with, Carl? I didn't. If I had something bad to say, I'll say it to that person's face. That's the sort of person I am. We love an honest king. No thanks, Carl. I've heard you talking about people behind their backs. Yeah, me too. You told Jacob needed a hair transplant like 40 minutes ago, and then I heard you saying his hair looked great to his face 5 minutes later. How dare you, Carl? I didn't say he needed a hair transplant. Quote, unquote, I say Jacob should consider a hair transplant. I'm pretty sure you said his hair is thinning. He needs a hair transplant. Let's stop talking about my hair already. Carl, you've also told me things about other people behind their backs. All right, guilty of a little bit of gossip, maybe, but not rule breaking. He's the most honest person in here. I'm saying innocent. Carl blows Ellie a kiss. Carl is more than capable of saying things behind people's backs. I wouldn't be surprised if he's mentioned nominations a few times too. He's guilty. Everyone agrees with you and votes Carl as guilty. Carl hugs Ellie as he makes his way back from the dock. Thanks for having my back, hun. Up next, Ellie stands accused of eating luxury food when on basic rations. Ellie stands up and makes her way to the dock with a pout. I have something which might be of use. I've heard Ellie telling Carl that rules don't apply to her because she's the head of house. I was joking. I would never abuse my power as head of the house. You told me I had to make you a hot chocolate because you were head of house. We were just flirting with each other. It was horseplay. That wasn't the impression I got. The jurors huddle together and whisper among themselves. I'm voting her as guilty just to make sure she's not head of house again. I wouldn't be surprised if she's been breaking the rules left, right, centre. I'll back you up, Yuchi. Agreed, I'm with you. Guilty. Oi, what are you all whispering about? Ellie, frankly, we don't care if you broke the rules or not. We just want to ensure you're never crowned head of house again. So we're all unanimously agreeing that you're guilty. What? That's so unfair. I voted you as innocent. Black, Red, Minnie and Ash, you're up last, and you both stand accused of discussing nominations with each other. As you and Ash make your way to the dock, Ash whispers in your ear, I'll take the fall for this one. I don't want you getting in any more trouble. Thanks, Ash. That's really sweet of you. It's the least I can do after getting you into this mess in the first place. Oi, the defendants are whispering to each other. Stop. Was this after the waiter task on night 1? Yeah, it must have been when me and Ash were on the luxury meal. Feels like ages ago now, but that's the only time we were broken the rules together. Well, we heard that word for word. This is an easy one. Guilty. Maybe this is more about whether they feel remorse about what happened. After your time in jail, do you feel rehabilitated, Black, Red, Minnie? Rehabilitated, absolutely. I spend a lot of my time in that lonely prison cell wishing I could take it all back. It was torturous. Countless hours with nothing but my own regret keeping me awake as I stared through the bars. I went into that cell as a young, impressionable girl and I left a woman. I'm totally reformed now, you guys. You're looking at a different Black, Red, Minty. Oh, me too. I wouldn't have dreamed of doing it again. Plus, most of the nomination talk was on me. Black, Red, Minnie was barely involved. If you both discussed nominations, you both broke a rule. I think you're guilty. It's true. Anything to add before we decide, Black Red Minnie? Standing before you today are not two mean-spirited rule breakers, but victims of unfortunate circumstances. This was an honest mistake that happened by accident. Use the power you have been granted to let an innocent man and woman go free. Everyone nods in agreement. Nod in agreement. I'm convinced Cersei innocent. Me too, innocent. I still think you're both guilty. Me too. Everyone else votes for you and Ash as innocent. 2 guilty votes isn't bad. Yeah, well done you two. Housemates, the verdicts are in. The person with the least amount of guilty votes and your new head of household is... Yuchi! Whoop whoop! Thanks everyone! I guess if I had to lose it to anyone, you're not a bad choice. Yeah, well done Yuchi. Pays to be innocent. Oh, well done, Yuchi. Well deserved. Thanks, Black Red Minty. This is Big Brother. There's one last thing before this trial concludes. It's trying to show you all the evidence for each housemate's rule breaks. The evidence? What does that mean? Suddenly the TV screen in the seating area lights up. This is the video evidence of Ellie during her rule break. Excuse me? You will watch TV as the picture fades in, showing the kitchen in the dead of the night. Suddenly, Ellie appears, tiptoeing into the kitchen. She pulls out an open cardboard and grabs some chocolate and crisps. Don't mind if I do, head of house does what she wants. She sits on the counter and scoffs snacks with a smug smile on her face. As the clip fades out, you all turn to Ellie in shock. I was the only one who voted you innocent. I trusted you. It's taken out of context. Give over. How can you eating food be taken out of context? Before you can respond, the next clip fades in. The next clip shows Margaret on her hot water rule break. Margaret is in the kitchen waiting for the kettle to boil early on the first morning. Cold showers, Big Brother. Really? I've won a lifetime achievement for acting award twice. She carries the bottled kettle over to the bathroom, where she pours it into the bathtub. When it's full, she dips her toes in. Oh, nice and warm. Shame there's no bubbles. I better throw the others off my scent. Ah! She lies giggling and steaming water. Quite convincing if I do say so myself. Everyone gasps as Margaret looks around with a playful shrug. Had to be done. A cold shower would have been the end of me. I can't believe you lied to us all. Now it makes sense that you know exactly 53 trips back and forth. Yeah, how did you convince us you were innocent? I'm an actor, darling. I'll do commercials for toilet roll before I have a cold shower. No regrets. At least she's owning it. The next clip fades in and everyone goes quiet and nervous about who will be exposed next. This is the video evidence of Carl's rule break for discussing nomination. Oh, here we go. This clip shows Ash and Carl in the kitchen. Ash is doing the washing up while Carl is leaning in on the countertop chatting away. So he picks up and I said, honey, I'm going on Big Brother, and he just screamed down the phone. And here we are now. That's the full story from the beginning. Wow, I feel like I've read your autobiography. Hey, could you help me dry this stuff? I've already done a ton of washing up today, Ash. Really, we were doing the challenge all day, and then you spent the last 2 hours leading me through your life story in a lot of detail. Carl pouts at Ash before turning and walking out the room. As he goes and whispers under his breath, you're going the right way for a nomination tonight if you carry on. As the clip fades out, Carl holds up his hands defensively. I said that to myself. He could barely hear. Trust me, it was loud enough to hear. He only wanted to help you dry a plate, man. Feels like a harsh thing to say. No surprises, Ash again involved in a rule break. First with Blackbird Mini and now here join the dots, guys. Ash is the problem. Did you just watch the same clip as us, Ellie? The clip where Ash did nothing except help tidy up some dishes, and your mate Kyle threatened to nominate him because he didn't want to dry? How can you come out of seeing that clip with any opinion other than Kyle being in the wrong? Yeah, I'm not saying Kyle was in the right. It's just funny how it's always Ash. Did Ash force you to sneak into the kitchen at midnight to scoff some chocolates too? You're being ridiculous. This is all on Kyle. Ellie rolls her eyes and turns back to the others as Ash mouths, thank you, at you. I hold my hands up there. I didn't think Ash could hear me. It's all right. You could clean up the dishes later as a house apology. If you ever say anything like that to me, I'll be less forgiving. Oh, I wouldn't dream of it. The next clip fades in. This is the video evidence of Daisy's rule break for eating luxury foods on rations and for breaking the rules of a challenge. Look away, Dixieland. Everyone, look away, everyone. This is already embarrassing enough without you all seeing it. Look away. This clip shows Daisy in a horse outfit sneaking into the kitchen while everyone else is in the garden competing in the task. She suddenly pulls open the cupboard and takes some chocolate out. Just a tiny square. She nibbles the square before staring down at the bar for a moment. Oh, fine, just one more. She bites off the second square before breaking off a third. Oops. She goes on like this until she's eaten 6 squares and finally puts the chocolate back as the clip fades out. That was my chocolate. And you told us you only had 1 square? That was 6. You had more of my chocolate than I did. I don't remember eating 6 full squares. Now I feel awful. Wow, you were really just barefaced lying to us all, weren't you? I'm impressed, Daisy. I believed you were innocent. Yeah, you're an impressive liar. I believed you too. Oh gosh, I don't want to be an impressive liar. I just forgot I ate that much. Yeah, my real name's Jeremy. The next clip fizzles onto the screen. This is the video evidence of Jacob breaking rules regarding bringing contraband into the house. Zepp and Jacob are sitting on Jacob's bed. What happens on tour stays on tour, except that, if you get me. Yeah, kind of, not really. Hey, want to see something cool? Jacob pulls a CD from under his bed, proudly holds it to Zepp. Swaying Hips and Chapped Lips, our 4th studio album. Well, that's cool. It went double grande this year. Double grande? Yeah, means it made it over 12,000 sales. Good work, man. Tell you what, you can have this if you want. My bags are already pretty full, but thanks for the offer. Well, that was kind of pathetic. I didn't know it even counted as contraband. Yeah, having a copy of Swaying Hips and Chapped Lips isn't important as having running water. I won't show you all Ash and Black Minty's brawl break. I've already told you all what was said. Ash turns to you. Kinda wanted to see us on the big screen. Oh well. The video evidence of all of Zeph's rule breaks is long and scandalous. A muted clip of Zeph and Ellie in the bedroom fades in as Big Brother continues talking. Zeph spoke about things he'd seen whilst watching from home and who voted for who in the nominations. It was one of the biggest rule breaks Big Brother has ever seen. Sorry guys, the video evidence is long, detailed and highly scandalous. Would you like to see it? I don't even have to think about it. Show the clip. I want to see it. Black Red Minty, what about you? Sorry, I can't afford that. Maybe we should leave this clip in the past. Honestly, I was there for the conversation. You should watch it. Zepp has a very good memory, and he remembers everything. Yeah, I really went to town. Didn't leave a stone unturned. No stone comes unturned. Oh, come on, Black Red Minnie. Sounds like we're really gonna get some top tier goss. All those juicy secrets. I'm getting excited just thinking about it. Are you sure we don't want to watch it, Black Red Minty? I can't afford it. I think watching this clip will just stir up unnecessary drama. I don't mind, I've already heard it all. I guess she's right, but watching it would have been fun. Yeah, it would have been interesting. Oh well. There's one more clip evidence. This was Yuchi's rule break for discussing nominations. The final clip begins playing as you all look up at the screen. It shows Yuchi and Jacob in the garden late at night. I can't believe I got nominated in the first nominations. Am I coming across like a bit of a twerp or something? Do I talk about my band too much? Or my exes say I go on about the band? Or maybe I'm not being entertaining enough. Look, your problems right now is that you're thinking of this as real life. Jacob, this is a game. When Jennifer got evicted and I heard everyone chanting my name, I realised it's a game. I could actually win. But to win, you have to get tactical. What are you saying? Stop worrying what other people think of you and start thinking about how you can win. At the next nomination, I'll be voting for Black Red Minty to get rid of the biggest threat. We should both vote for her. That way we can make sure she gets booted. Oh, I don't know. I thought we liked Black Red Minty. Do you want to win this thing or not? Stop thinking with your heart and start thinking with your mind. Think with your mind. As the clip fades out, you all turn to Yuchi in complete shock. Yuchi, you said all that? I guess I did, yeah. That's not the Yuchi I've been hanging out with for the last few days. Brilliant, you all picked the least trustworthy person here as the new head of house. Yuchi certainly pulled the wool over my eyes. Maybe he's not who he swore he was, but will he cause chaos now he's head of house? Tune in next time and find out. Dun 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 dun. Let's just get rid of that and then quickly wrap things up, because dinner is being cooked as we speak. No, I don't care about that. Go away, antivirus. Suck my dick. I bet I can't afford that, can I? And I have to do it next time anyways. Yep. So, next time when I play this game, we will do the next episode. So, yeah, we'll just do that one next time. So, yeah, thanks for watching. Get me to 3 viewers next time, and I'll hopefully be live again on Sunday. I'll decide on the day what I'm going to play. It can't be Garfield Lasagna Party now, because we already played that today, as well as this, just while we waited for my tickets to refill. But I have to end now for dinner, and I wouldn't be able to wait that hour anyway. Maybe I could, but I still have to end for dinner nonetheless, so pointless saying anything in the chat, because I've now had to close it down, because I'm now about to end the stream once and for all. At least this stream was more successful than my YouTube one, because you couldn't see that I got to 65 babies in that one, but I did. And you couldn't see all the people that moved out and their random traits and aspirations. But I guess I'll just have to explain that next time I play that save. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. Get me to 3 viewers next time. Bye bye.